It just says, okay, now it's live. It was saying going live for like a couple minutes. That's why. Now, okay, cool. Chat monitor up. Did I everywhere? I did not. A second. Don't mind me. This game does pause. I did. Okay, now it's no. So. Cool. This game pauses every time I like minimize it to do something else because it doesn't have a windowed mode, so I can't do like borderless full screen, or like a borderless window rather. To make this work smoother, but that's such as old games. This game's from like 2003. But welcome to the first of what should be at least several streams for the remainder of this month. And my plan is to basically do just games that I really, really love. So this is the first one I'm doing, which is Impossible Creatures. And my plan is to mostly just show up why I love the game more so than to like play at a high level or play even really like play the game. So what I'm doing right now is I'm running the Tellurian mod. So Impossible Creatures had one official expansion, which was the Insect Invasion expansion. Tellurian is a fan-made mod pack that basically just adds more to the game. So Impossible Creatures is a real-time strategy game that focuses on taking creatures and sticking them together. So Tellurian also includes everything from Insect Invasion, which is why there's like this giant bug, the behemoth. It's the only thing that doesn't actually exist, and it's the most divisive creature in the game amongst fans because it's like, that's not real. there's no such thing as a bug that is this gigantic. It's a little bit overpowered. People just don't like having it here too much. The biggest things that make it not overpowered, though, is it's not particularly fast. It doesn't have a super strong bite. I think this is a Tellurian exclusive. It only has hovering, based on if you have the body, you can fly over gaps and stuff like that. But that's also like a short distance thing. So let me kind of show off. So some of the fun things with this game. So this is a Tellurian creature. We're off to an amazing start. So one of the fun things with this game is that the whole thing is you make armies of 9 monsters and you basically just glue random parts of animals together. So like snail is a Tellurian exclusive. The alligator already existed, I think. Or no, alligator is Tellurian too, isn't it? Crocodile was the real one. Yeah, crocodile's the OG. So this is an official canon model and texture. It looks basically identical to a Tellurian original. Like, they did such a good job matching the art style. So I really love that. But yeah, every creature has its own stats, its own abilities. So like, if I look at this, anglerfish has the ability to flash things if it has its head. That makes sense. Arapaimas have deflection armor. Archerfish have water artillery. Bats can defile land. So like bat was something that my brother would use. He would use like these tiny little bats. I forget what he mixed them with. It might have been ants so that they could have colony. And then he would have them just basically fly over and just defile land. It might have also been like a wasp or something. It was something else small. I think the hornet has... Yeah, hornets also have colony. So it might have been something like this, because then it can poison things and do damage over time. But yeah, like Defile Land makes it so that anyone who steps on it is like damaged a little bit, and it otherwise just like makes the land not good to be on. And so he would just take a bunch of these and like fly to an enemy base. They're very fast, very easy to kill, but they're very fast. And he would just make a ton of them as soon as he could, and just lay a carpet of defiled land across the world. But I'm gonna like make some things here that are actually things. So let's see what I can do with that. Oh no, they might have had Firefly, because I think they had the flash ability. Because I think he would have them fly in. Oh, actually, they're faster this way. Oh, but the body of the bat is faster. Interesting. Not bad. This thing's quick. Yeah, let me see if I can find something that's a little more fun though. Let's take one of my favorite creatures of all time. I love me the colossal squid. It is my favorite mollusk. Let's see, what can I stick with a colossal squid that would be interesting, entertaining even. I want something that can be a little bit on land. So I need something that can be a wombat. Um, oh, I feel like this would be horrific. Honestly, he's kind of cute. This is kind of a cute little weird dude. He's faster than I thought he would be. Now that's less cute. that's that's a lot less cute. So one of the things that Tellurian doesn't do as well, you can see, is like there's some cases where like things kind of end a bit more abruptly, and that's making a game like this is difficult to test every possible combination and make sure everything would look nice. So I chalk it up to that. I think they did a good job. Let me see if I can do something a little different here though. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna sort by land speed. Can I do that? Sort by speed. Sort by speed. Okay, so we got cheetahs, obviously, very fast. Valid. Gazelle is fast. Ah, what have I done? Oh, I resorted my name. Okay, sort by speed. So gazelles are quick. I want one that's relatively large, because then it's going to have less of a drop off as it gets bigger. Okay, giraffe is a good option. So I'm gonna do either giraffe or horse isn't bad. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens if I do cheetah. So that gives me a speed 26 on land without the cheetah body. With the cheetah body, it's 33. So 26 or 33. Gazelle is slightly larger. That gets me 25 or 31. Giraffe starts at 34, gets me 31 or 26. 33 or 26. So honestly, so the cheetah gives me the same speed in the end. I do this. This gives me leap attack, which is nice. Gives me 7 claws damage. What's the difference if I do giraffe? Oh, giraffe has so much more damage. But it can't leap attack. So So that's a downside. The horse give me. The horse is a little slower. Oh, I thought horses would have charge of some sort. They do not. Oh, the gazelle gives you leap attack? Weird. Well, I think if I want speed on land and bulk overall, I think this might be my best option. I mean, it doesn't do have bad damage. I think that's pretty nice. This might be the optimal strat. Also, I just noticed how reflective this body is. I don't. It's weird. It's only when the cheetah shows up it gets like extra reflective. Don't know why. Body clips a little bit into its legs. It's interesting that the bite only gets scaled up to 7, despite this being a size 9. But yeah, like what is cheetah? Yeah, wow. Not a great increase in damage. No. Colossal Squeeter. There, I'm gonna put it here. It's gonna be the Glam Squam. Glam Squam. Alright, so that's a late game thing. I'm gonna try to make something a little earlier. Alright, let's get rid of the sorting by speed thing. That's my name for now. But actually, let's sort by stage. Oh, chimps are early. I didn't realize chimps were early game. I feel like chimp used to be too. Did Tellurian nerf them slightly or something to make them 2 or to make them research level 1? Like why are they there? Why do they do less damage than the bolus spider? Wait a minute. I guess they do have more melee damage. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like chimps are weaker than I would expect. Oh, Chameleon is such a mean one. So if I ran Chameleon... Doesn't make him faster, but it certainly makes a relatively defensive stage 1 ranged unit. I kind of like him already, though. This guy's pretty good. Weird little body. Sticky stones. He's really good. He's very good. I love his little walk. Ah, that's a good one. Sticky stones. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Sticky Stone. All right. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Digimon's pretty big. I feel like there's got to be a lot of people who want to do references and stuff when they make different projects. Spitting spider. And lemming. So let me just look at this thing real quick. Oh, he's pretty pretty. I don't know. I didn't expect it to look that cool. Stick a lemming. Stick a lemming head on him. Much less intimidating when he's Got a lemming's face. I love taking a spider and putting it on a not spider's body. That's one of my favorite things to do in this game. They look so weird when you do that. Shallow man. Wait, let's see, let's do something from research level 2. We could do, pistol shrimp. That's a good option. Look at that guy. Pistol shrimp that can dig. Somewhat faster on land. He's a little bit armored too, honestly. It's not too bad. He's kind of weak. What does barrier destroy do? Creature does more damage when attacking buildings and fences. So that's an early game siege unit. Interesting. 3 times damaged against Bramble. Wow. Okay. It's unique. Wait, let me see. Can I just make the worst scorpion possible? Like, worst as in, like, the scariest possible scorpion. Scorpion. Yeah, that, I think that's... That's just a scorpion with a gun. So actually, I think the scariest scorpion possible would be if I took the mantis shrimp. They look small, but the strike on that is that's gonna be meaty. That said, I think just having a mantis shrimp like immediately sets you into rank 3 units. Oh, but having the tail is what's bumping up to 3 actually. It's making him do, I think, too much damage to be considered a rank 2 unit. I think wait, what is the fastest in the water? Oh, it is the tuna. Okay, never mind. I picked it already. What would be something kind of intimidating? Wait, let's go based on damage. Humpback whale kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. It's only useful if you combine it with something that flies. Because its fin slap here is based on its body segment. Actually, well, now it doesn't seem to be. Wait, is it no longer... No, it does. It requires the body. Yeah, so it can only smack things if it has its body. But if you replace the body with like if you replace the fins with legs, it like doesn't work. So it's like it's just not great. Oh, this is slightly faster. Yeah, it doesn't even know because it's like weird because it's kind of tied to the front limbs. Like, I'd have to have something that flies to have that and not have it be completely waterbound. It's a little awkward. But I do want this tuna thing to be able to go on land. Why is he not able to leap attack? It says it's not stacked. Was it because he's got... No, because he already have pack. Is he not allowed to leap attack? Because he'd be on the land and this is only able to do it in the water. But then doing that doesn't give it to him. Not sure. So that does more damage, actually. Honestly, that's just kind of terrifying. Honestly, I do enjoy trying to make like a themed army in this game. Like I used to make like Pokemon themed ones. I feel like you could definitely do a Digimon themed one. But look at his wacky legs. There's just a tuna with legs that deals way more damage than it should. I'm gonna name it Tuna Mite. Gonna gonna look at him from above. I think that's gonna be his. Tuna Mite. So I've got 1, 3, 5. I need at least a 2 and a 4. And then I'll be satisfied with this. But this is the part of the game that I love the most. So it's like this part's really fun. I do enjoy like the overall gameplay and like using the things, but it's like I spent hours in this game as a kid just making just different armies. And I didn't even have Tellurian, which adds so many new things. Like Tellurian, I think when I first got it, Tellurian added like 10 things, now it adds like 20. Like these hatchet fish, that's Tellurian. I think Albatross is Tellurian. Alligator's Tellurian. Blue ring octopus, Tellurian. All the squids, I think, are Tellurian. I don't think honestly, maybe the giant squid is normal, but I think the giant squid's one of the first Tellurian ones. Right, yeah, there's no squids or octopi at all in vanilla Impossible Creatures. Somehow make a hippo that's level 2. That's what I'm curious. That's what I'm going to try to do. Gonna make something... Okay, well, even if I just have a rat the size of a hippo, it's level 3. And if I replace the head, it's level 4. Okay. Coyote. Still level 3. Lemming. At this scale. Level 3. Oh, I can't do it. Caterpillar. Oh, that's level 2. Oh, and he can have charge attack and still be... That's level 3. Stays level 3. The fact that he has range makes him level 3. That's level 3. That's level 2. Well, he kind of sucks. Is he worth it? What are those? What are these little dots? Oh. I don't think this guy is worth it as a level 2 unit. Like, he just sucks. I don't know. Like, oh, this gives him more health. Actually, this makes him less sucks. And makes him faster on land. Okay. Well, that's level 3. Level 2, level 3, level 2. I do like the idea of just having a rank 2 unit that's very large and not super easy to kill. Like, for level 2, this is pretty bulky. This is the meat wall. Right. Meat wall. Wall of meat. Yes, less sucks. Make God. I don't think I can. I could kind of make a Bidoof. Wait. I feel like... So they don't have a beaver option, but they do... I feel like Bidoof is like kind of lemming adjacent looking. Like it's not a lemming, obviously, but it's like... He looks kind of like one. Who's got some like fluffiness? Really, I feel like he'd just be a lemming. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll try. I will try to make something biblically accurate. Let's do that. I feel like it needs to be able to fly. So actually, I'm just gonna hide all, show air only. What kind of wings do we want? So either we could do long and straight wings. Obviously bat wings are an option, but I'm looking more at like angelic bird wings. The condor has pretty good wings. Eagle, I don't know. Eagle wings kind of are boring. Based take, I know. Oh, honestly, the hornbill wings, those are interesting. That's a unique shape, you know, very W-y. Raven wings, those are pretty nice. Snowy owl, a little boring. And then vulture, a little boring. Though I do see I didn't check the Larmorgear. Oh, that is an interesting wing. That's very nice. So we want rock artillery. It's like bombardier up in here. I think actually bombardier is, I think, based on a Larmorgear. And a stork. Yeah. What is the Larmorgear? Is that the... Larmor... Oh, sorry. Lammergear. Lammergear. Yeah, okay, so those are bearded vultures. So... Yeah, they're the ones that drop bones out of the sky. So these ones are the inspiration for Vullaby and Vullaby's line, like Vullaby and Mandibuzz. I'm gonna check, does Bombardier, because it has the ear at the end, but like that could also just be because Bombardier. Trivia. Origin. Stork, crowned crane. Oh, yes! Bombardier's tool usage also bears some semblance to the habit of some old world vultures that drop rocks and other objects in order to crack them open. Its black facial markings may especially pull from the bearded vulture. That is the Lammergear. Look at that. While its crest may be a reference to the Egyptian vulture, both species that use this technique. Wow. Okay. Well, I can't believe that I pulled a connection from the gear part to the deer part. So he can't dig. This is more damage from his head. We want artillery, and I like him looking like this. So I think this is one option for biblically accurate Bidoof. Overpopulation, creature production speed. Okay, so I can just pump out a ton of these quickly. That's my takeaway from this. Is he good? Not really. He would be better with that, because it would give me keen sense. But this one is pretty funny. His name is Big Doof. Big Doof. Alright, so that's another rank 3. I still need a rank 4. It's funny how you can kind of see like this is like the beta wasp and this is the final wasp, like how much darker it is. But there's just some things where they just didn't get, because this is an official one. Like that's in their game normally. And like some things just like don't look the same if you look at their render and then their actual like living, breathing design. And it's like what happened here? Oh. That's a rank 4, I guess. He kind of sucks. But he does get assassinate. Creature can instantly cripple a single target. This creature must be in range of melee attack for assassinate to work. This ability uses the creature's endurance and only affects henchmen. 45. It's percent damage. Whoa. That's weird. Okay. I didn't realize that's how assassinate worked. I think I'd rather have something different though with a whale shark. When I think whale shark, I don't know. I think something. I'm trying to think of what land animal would pair well with a whale shark. The walrus. This really doesn't pair well, actually. So whale shark, what is he gonna give me? What is his benefit? What does whale shark give? Immunity and a really weak bite. So he's mostly size and health, and he's a rank 4 himself because he's not very good. So maybe if I paired it with something like this. Yeah, that's a rank 5. Even without the stinger, just having the claws, it's like, yep, that's rank 5 because he does so much more damage. Baboon. Really? That's also 5? Alright, I need something a little larger. Something that's not going to get its damage scaled so much. Let's sort by size. Let's start big. Scroll down. I want something that's like maybe a large rank 2. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. The bull does not work. I could do a can't do a gorilla. Can I do? Okay, elephant's also a 3. Or also a 4. But by adding the elephant head, which I would want, that that makes it a 5. Though, this is actually not a bad idea. to take this and do it with a blue whale. Because then I can have tail slap. So much health. Decent damage and hurting. Like this thing as a herd, terrifying. I'm trying to find like a fun camera angle. This is just gonna be hella fun. So I've accidentally made another 5. One of my favorite things that I ever made was I called it a tanker. It was a turtle and a blue whale. Just as much defense as possible, as much HP as possible. Not bad damage yield. That thing, pretty good. That, I'm not gonna lie, one of the most meta things I've ever made, because I think I have seen people using that combo like in like more high skill content, I guess. What can I do to make a 4? Okay, so chemical artillery just is range. That's its whole benefit. Hmm. This has a range of 54 meters, which is pretty big. Pretty high range. Not a lot of damage, but high range. And it can sense things. It actually, but it can't see as far as it can aim. That's right. The Bombardier Beetle's biggest difficulty is that it can't see as far as it can fire. So I'm gonna sort by sight radius. Bat is highest. But the range is not as high. So let's go giraffe. 58 meters, 45 meters that it can see. But this is considered rank 4. This also has a hovering, which is a useful tool for it. So this might be the best option I've got if I want to make an effective Bombardier Beetle. It still outranges its sight, but at least now it can see well enough that it can get some range going. It's just gonna be artillery dude. Artillery dude. Alright, that's a rank 4. What are we weak on right now? What are my... Okay, coal requirements high. Electricity requirements are high. High research level distribution. I do require everything. Average speed, average defense, strong mid game, strong late game. I do have a level 1 creature. I have no immune creatures, no barrier destroyer infestation, no early game ranged unit, no mid game ranged unit, no research level 5 ranged unit. I'm not having a ranged unit in all of these. And yeah, incomplete. So I could do something that's immune maybe. Quite literally. All right, wait, let's hide all. And we're going to go for just immunity. So who can we do that is immune and kind of useful? Okay, Tapir is one of them. Let's do this normal sort. Yeah, all of the sharks come with it. Oh. Non-artillery ranged attacks are just possibly deflected. That sounds kind of nice. So I'll do that. Because that also comes with immunity. That's not bad. Let's show all. Ooh, I could do a cockroach. And add defile land and regeneration into the mix. So I want deflection armor. I want defile land. Stink cloud slows enemy units. I don't really need it. Certainly make this better, because this thing kind of sucks right now. For a rank 3, it just has a lot of stuff. Oh, but it does come with Plague. So it can pass on a Plague. It attacks in close combat. The Plague spreads to any nearby enemy creatures, and the carrier is immune. This attack is most effective against masses of small weak units. Okay, so he does have that going for him, where he's doing damage over time alongside stuff. I think I will go with that. What's the dude who like turned into the cockroach called? Like the one story. Guy who turns into a bug. Gregor Samsa. Okay. Gregor smacks ya. So he's another 3. So I have 3 things in 3. 1 and 1, 1 and 2. Couple and 5. Right here. Actually, I'll do that. Angle like he's on his back a bit. Okay, I could do something else early game. I think that's probably the smartest option. But why play smart when you can play cool and go for something cool instead? So that's what I'm going to do. Giant squid, colossal squid. Giant squid, colossal squid. Well, what else we got? What are the other ones up there? Who else is semi-late game? Oh, you know what we could do with a giant Pacific octopus. I haven't done an octopus in here. Do pack hunter. I want to make a pack hunting octopus. Baboons. Chimpanzees. They have artillery. I don't think I would want artillery for it. Um, Lioness. Raven. I want something with multiple attack options so that I'm not just. So his pummel is 4 and his bite is 6. And claws are 5, bite is 5. So I think the lioness is better. It's another funky thing. Be the Cthulian. That gets me another rank 4. It's pretty cool, and it kind of, it's like it's related to the glam squam. Glam squam. That was it. The glam squam. It's like they're related a little bit, you know. They kind of go together, but the glam squam is bigger and stronger than the Cthulian, so it's like a hint, the teaser for what's to come. Very normal. Let's analyze it again. Cons: no barrier, destroy, or infestation, no early game range, no mid game range, and no level 5 range. So those are not bad ones to not have. Look at all this stuff that I've got. That's a lot of pros. This is a good army. It does have high requirements, but it's a good army, supposedly. Strong in research level 3 and 4. And there's a level 1 creature. Which that's not, you don't get that in every army. You don't get that in every army. So that's not bad. I am 48 minutes into this and I'm going to just now start a quick demonstration match. So let's see. Some of these are original. Like one of my favorite ones is Red Beach. This is an original game map. I like it because you're pretty far away from your enemy, and then there's this like middle section that's kind of nice. One of my favorites was a 4-player. What was it? Not eroded forts. Face off fortress. Fortress. This was one of my favorites as a kid because, so basically each of these, it has a spot for a base to spawn. Each one's a little bit different in structure, but they all have the same resources. In the middle, there's a ton of resources. I love that one. That's one of my favorites. Oh, sandbar is interesting. Very thin. Mystery Lake's all right. I used to do Vacation a lot. Vacation's very nice. What do I want to do for this, though? Tunguska sounds interesting, but it doesn't have. I want something that like has water for me to utilize in like a useful way. And I feel like Red Beach just has that, so I'm gonna go with Red Beach because it's my go-to. I'm just gonna play on easy because I don't care. I want as much resources as possible. I want to play it. I'll play it fast. Ah. Right. So it's do very normal.
We can put a stop to all those evildoers.
Whoa!
Raise these creatures myself.
Oh my god, he's got the thing I made. So they actually for Tellurian they made like some different versions of all the teams. So like this is an original, this is not. This is new, and that's I literally made that.
Balance is the key to versatility.
This is an original.
Allow you to be prepared for anything.
There's a penalty for being a traitor.
Oh man, the audio on these being so crunchy is kind of nostalgic.
He used to be a mad veterinarian, but then I found
This
out
is new.
the money was in words.
This is new. This is new. He actually has a good number of new ones. He's got the humpback whale frog.
It must be taking the brute force. Hell, how to tooth the nail.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna give them Scrumly Lads, which is one of my own armies. And I just want to kind of like showcase like kind of what this game's like a little bit in action. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You better protect your lab, because I'm coming for you.
All right.
Boss? All right.
I need more dudes mining. Stat. So Tellurian also like unlocks the camera. You can zoom out really far in this. All right, I want some dudes just on their own.
Ready, boss. You're the boss. Ready, boss. Okay.
Just gonna have them start building. So there's only 2 resources in this game. One of them is coal, and one of them is electricity. Coal is determined, like the coal needed to build like a creature is kind of determined by sort of like what they have as far as like their health and stats are, and electricity is determined by like what their abilities are.
All right.
So
Boss.
if I build these,
Ready, boss.
I can start.
No building is up. Done building. Okay.
I'm gonna go over here so that I can build a generator turbine on a geyser. Yeah, you can only select one building at a time, unfortunately. Oh, I have a broken texture on sticky stone.
Boss. Okay. You're the boss.
One of my defensive strategies for these, because turbines are kind of, or like the generators are a little bit in danger just with how they are. So one of the things I would sometimes do with this game is I'd set up these. So these are sound beam towers. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do area of effect damage, which is an interesting concept for like a tower system in a game. Like they really don't want you to use them a lot, but they are very useful if you can afford them. They are an expensive tool that's in your arsenal.
Done building.
Add advanced structures research.
Boss.
I should also add more guys getting coal. I'm realizing that's part of my problem with my coal uptick. See, look at that. I'm so much slower in this game than the AI, but I'm not. I don't try to be fast. Like I don't. I don't know. I've never been like a skillful RTS player. I just like playing them. You know, I've never been good at like StarCraft and you know, games of their kind, you know, where it's like really skillful meta oriented sort of RTS games. I know you guys haven't been doing anything. Build me a new tower. I want another turbine too.
No building is up. Ready, boss. Okay. You're the boss. Add-ons complete.
All right, I want two of those. Okay.
Okay. Building's done. Done building. Hello. All right.
Can't get that yet. I can build a landing pad already? Wow, okay. I'll put my landing pad here.
The boss.
Might as well. Gonna need a guy for that.
No building is up. Hello. Okay. You're the boss.
Oh, where's all my coal going?
Building's done. Ready, boss. Okay. Ready, boss. Done building. Hello. All right.
Alright, it's almost done.
Building's done. Okay. Hello. All right. Add-ons complete. Okay. Ready, boss. You're the boss.
Oh my god, they already have a thing over here, and they already have units?
Done building. Ready, boss.
Okay, I'm gonna need... I need to rethink some of how I'm doing this. So, I'm gonna go over here, so I can set up another
Hello.
generator turbine. I'm gonna need one of these just
Okay.
for trading electricity and turning it into coal.
Oh. Done building.
Build me another here.
Boss. Ready, boss. Okay. Hello. All right.
Alright.
Done researching. Hello. You're the boss. Okay. You're the boss. Building's done. Hello. Okay. Done building. All right. That research you wanted is done. Building's done.
Okay.
Add-ons complete. Okay. No building is up. Building's done. Hello? Done building. You're the boss.
I should probably research level 2.
Done. No building
I'm
is
gonna let him start mining.
ready, boss. Done researching. All right. Building's done.
It's interesting, you can't build too close to coal,
Okay.
which is a really kind of interesting
Level
mechanical difference compared to like most
Building is up.
games. I think StarCraft has something like that, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know, it's been a little while since I played StarCraft, but I think there's a, you know, a mechanic like that to it. Oh. Combat music?
Ready, boss.
Where's there combat music?
Add-ons complete.
I hear combat music and I still don't know why.
All right.
henchman speed.
Ready, boss.
So I'm gonna want
Hey, you're the boss.
a couple of these.
No building is up. Done building. That research you wanted is done. Hello. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Building's done. All right. No building is up.
Oh man, these guys are big. Wow, okay. Yeah, they are much bigger than I thought they would be.
Building's done. No building is up.
Where'd the other guy go? Why is one missing? Oh, he got tangled in the rest of that crowd. All right, you guys go over here. So I'm gonna try to upgrade them.
Hello. You're the boss. That research you wanted is done. Done researching. Okay. You're the boss. That research you wanted is done.
One of the interesting things with this game is that the pathing in game, they just make lines. So it's like if you move an army, they just end up forming a line. So there's like a lot of micromanagement if you want to play smart
Building's done.
with your units. So actually, I don't want to send them in just yet because I do want to research their stuff before I do.
That research you wanted is done.
Oh,
Done
oh, there they go. Look at them. Whipping and whapping.
you wanted is done. Done researching. The critters are under
Oh.
attack.
They are attacking me.
Research you wanted is done.
But hey, these dudes are working. They are not fast.
Add-ons complete.
I should make these guys territorial rather than aggressive.
The critters are under attack.
These guys are all researched, so I'm gonna send them in. They are very slow.
The critters are under attack.
They don't do a lot of damage. Huh. They seem relatively ineffective for an early game creature with a lot of health. They do two damage as an improvement. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, they are just a meat wall, aren't they? All right, I should research level 3. I think it would be wise.
The critters are under attack.
All right, for now, let's make lots of these guys. Like, those guys are relatively cheap for a large unit, but they
They're under attack.
aren't the most effective. Oh, and the hurting bonus is gone, so now they all die.
Ready, boss.
I only have one flying unit in this team. Alright, y'all stay territorial.
Level 3 research is complete.
Ready, boss.
Ooh, Gregor time. Okay, so first I'm gonna upgrade these dudes.
Done researching. That research you wanted is done. Done researching. That research you wanted is done. Done researching.
Yeah, it's a 20% increase to attack,
That research
which for something with 2 is no increase, I think. Unless it does have like partial ones, it just doesn't show you.
that research you wanted is done. Done researching. That research you wanted is done. Done researching.
I should get that. Strengthen my electrical grid. Oh, and my tuna can also be upgraded, so I'm going to do that. Cool.
That research you wanted is done. That research you wanted is done.
Big doof. Big doof. Artillery Pierce upgrade. This creature's artillery ranged attack upgraded to do mild piercing damage, making it more effective against creatures with high defense. Interesting. Range is 22. They can see further than that, so we're good. So this is Unit 3, and these guys will also be territorial. They're just kind of in the water to get in the way. So let's hope they don't have anti-air towers, because those will take these guys out pretty quick, I think. They're not particularly bulky, and anti-air towers do a lot of damage. Oh, they have anti-air towers. Take it out. Take out the tower. Oh, take out the tower. Uh-oh. Oh. I need things that can actually do damage.
The critters are under attack.
I accidentally told them to attack one of their teammates. Artillery does do splash damage in this game, so it's actually kind of useful to have them in the air because they can dodge that.
The critters are under attack.
Wow, those guys are so fast. All right. Go harass the middle of the map. The henchmen are like, no! No! Get beat-oofed. Honestly, the beat-oofs aren't bad. They're a good, cheap thing that I can mass produce in the air. And, those are not the most common types of units.
The critters are under attack. The critters are under attack.
Nope. Wow, these guys are kind of fierce. They're so fast in the water. Like, watch, as soon as they hit the water, it's just like you can't escape this. There's so many of them, and they're pack hunter, which pack hunter gives you a 30% damage boost. Like, God, these things are scary.
The critters are under attack.
I'm not gonna let them lose, but I do want to see how well these guys hold up against this. Okay, they do have some air units to kind of get in the way. Wobbegong dragonflies. What do they name those? Wobblecopters. A very good name.
The critters are under attack.
Figure this is just enough to harass them for now. Naked I forgot those were naked grandma.
The critters are under attack.
Alright, I should do research level 4. That's when I get a lot of things, so I'm going to start researching
They're under attack.
those ones in advance.
That research you wanted is done.
Alright, there goes those guys.
Done researching.
But no, those are very effective. Honestly, I'm very happy with how those guys turned out.
Research you wanted is done.
Oh, alright.
Done researching.
More research to do.
They're destroying our buildings. Ready, boss.
Let's make more of these.
You wanted is done. All right. That research you wanted is done. Done researching. Okay. No building is up. Done researching. You're the boss. That research you wanted is done. Building's done.
Oh, wow. There's one... Yeah, literally one big doof left. And he's here to just harass here and there.
Building's done.
Oh, he might die if he gets too close to those. Oh, those are just normal electrical red towers.
Done.
I'm gonna make him territorial. Gonna send him back to die. Doesn't need to be here. Doesn't need to see this.
Building is up. The critters are under attack.
Level 4 research is complete.
Alright, so we've got level 4, which gets me artillery dudes,
You wanted is done. Done.
and it gets me Cthulians.
That research you wanted is done.
Oh, I didn't make Gregor's Maxia yet. Oh, I should do those.
The critters are under attack.
They are quick to make. Wow. Like, because this normally will, like, kind of start charging and go back. You know, like these ones. You see it, like, slowly pull back and then goes poof and pops a new one out. These guys are so fast to produce. Don't really have good stats. But that's besides the point. Artillery dudes are slow, though. Not a fast one to produce. I don't have anything ranged in the water.
Critters are under attack.
So these guys are kind of underprotected. So, okay. Plague attack I have to trigger. Stink cloud I have to trigger, and defile land I have to trigger. So all of those have to be triggered.
Hello. Okay.
Whoa, what are you doing over here? Get over there.
The critters are under attack.
I know you're in range. Stand ground.
Ready, boss. All right. Okay. All right. You're the boss. Okay. Building's done. No building is up. Done building.
Oh, they can all stink. That also blocks the view, and now if I have them defile land,
The critters are under attack.
run. Defile more land. Hey.
The critters are under attack.
These guys are pretty quick. They work pretty well. I like them.
The critters are under attack. Hello. All right.
Honestly, these dudes are pretty good too.
The critters are under
I like my pack hunter ones. The Bwomps are pretty bulky because of their regeneration.
The critters are under attack. The critters are under attack.
Can I fly to there? I can. So because they're artillery, I can just hover them into position. Set them on their stand ground stance. Harass from on high. Alright, I'm gonna start researching level 5.
The critters are under attack. Done researching. That research you wanted is done.
Yeah, they're all able to attack from where they are.
Done researching. The critters are under attack.
It's like they don't do a lot of damage, but they can attack from just about anywhere.
The
I'll
critters
leave
are
their
under
left.
attack.
Wow,
Our base is under attack.
good number of these dudes are left. Oh no, take them out.
Hello. You're the boss. They're destroying our buildings.
Level 5 research is complete.
The critters are under attack. Our base is under attack. Henchmen under attack.
Nah,
Boss.
run!
All right.
No, I lost one of my dudes.
The critters are under attack.
All right.
Ready, boss. Done.
Welcome
research.
to Group 0.
That research you wanted is done. You're the boss. Done researching. That research you wanted is done.
So, Elephant is just an existing very good thing that the game apparently recommends. So let's make some of those. But I'm also going to make some glam squams. These guys can go join Group 1, which has lost quite a few members. So we need more. Oh, wow, yeah, very glam squam. Wow, wow,
The critters
wow.
are under attack.
The pack is here. To get in your way.
Ready, boss. Okay.
I want an army of big doofs. Well, they really do not have a lot left. I've really damaged their infrastructure, I think.
The critters are under
Whoa.
attack.
Glam squam. Assemble. Stay territorial. Elephants. Y'all also stay territorial. So yeah, you can see these are two similar sized groups, or two similar sized, or similar concept units, different sizes, different abilities. Wow, still not a lot going on for them. I'd feel bad swooping in and destroying them now, so I'm just gonna keep making big doofs. Look at them all. I can have 4 more in this unit. Then I'll hit the maximum number I can have in a unit. The bombing run. Oh my god, these guys are terrifying in a swarm this big. God, they just chase you down relentlessly and just pummel you with rocks. Some of these guys are gonna die from just not having fully regrouped.
The critters are under attack.
Yeah. Well, the rest are here, so it's fine.
This coal pile is out of coal.
Oh no. So group 5 has lost a few friends on this day. It's just such a terrifying squad to see. Just like they look so stupid, but then they just rocks appear. Oh, and they're trying to run back to base, and they're just getting pelted by these guys. Oh, they're so stupid. Like, they don't do a ton of damage. They aren't super fast. They don't have insane sight range. And then they just come in and they just mess things up. All right, they're all dead now. I'll give them a little bit of respite. Oh, okay. You're getting a little stinky with it. Look at that. I'm just gonna place these territorial on their shore. Why did they break those? I didn't break those.
The critters are under attack.
Oh. Hmm. All right.
Hello. You're the boss. Okay. Hello. All right. Hello. You're the boss. All right.
Yeah, this guy's sight range is insane when fully upgraded. Ah, that's interesting. This one's kind of awkward to mine.
Okay. All right.
That up here.
You're the boss. Hello. Okay. Ready, boss. You're the boss. Building's done. Okay. All right. Hello. You're the boss. Ready, boss. No building is up. Done building.
Yeah, these guys are not very fast. But, I mean, I guess they're not slow, really. They're just big. Man, they really have nothing going on anymore.
The critter's
These
on
guys are a
their
little
back.
too in their way, I think. I think the AI doesn't have enough coal to do anything anymore. Oh, wait, hey, they have one dude now.
Ready, boss. Okay.
I've just sieged them in. They can't leave their base, or they'll get bombarded with artillery. They can't
Complete.
go to set up a second base in the middle of the map, or the top of the map, or the bottom of the map. They just have this. This is their land. This is just like I've blocked them in. Look, they don't even have the dude mining.
Add-ons complete.
Like, are they? They're not out of coal. Oh no! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Oh, that got him to do something. Oh my god, their last dude got like attacked and then just. Oh, I feel like I made him move and do it. Oh no! I feel like I'm just. This is just cruel. So I guess this is an opportunity for me to do something that this game allows you to, which is I think, yeah, if you hold Alt, you can change the camera angle and give yourself like a ground view. Like if I go all the way up over here, I'm currently like just below the height of my henchman. Like this is the henchman viewing angle of the game. Oh, whoops! I'm moving one. You don't gotta move. You don't gotta. Okay. So if I go over here, see these guys up close. But it's just it's kind of a neat thing, and there's not really a lot of RTS games that allowed you to do this. Like, because one, why would they? Like, what's the point? But at the same time, it is kind of neat to just be able to see like
Boss? Alright. Okay,
at the ground level what's going on in the game.
you're the boss.
I don't know. Like, it definitely breaks the illusion some. But you can also use it to like rotate the camera angle to give you like to give yourself just an outright entirely different view of the world. And I think that's really neat because like that's just not a common thing in a game like this. At least not to the extent that they allow you to do it in this. No, don't kill him. Get back. Like if I come down here, I can look at these guys. I used to do this all the time. Like I would do this and like put myself at a vantage point where I could see things from like such a distance. And just like watch. Actually, this spot does not like it when I try to do that. But like kind of just like giving myself a vantage point. Like I can see my helicopter all the way over there just doing stuff. Just flying around. But it's like it's kind of cool for the purpose of like, oh, if I was like a, you know, content creator making a bunch of stuff in Impossible Creatures and I want like a close up of this guy, you know, running. I think I can do that while paused. Yeah. So now I just set myself up with a view where the game paused does not overlap him. And I can just take that and put it into a thumbnail, whatever I need. Neat. And this is like way more zoomed out than you'd ever normally be able to see. Like you can see things getting called out as I go. That was actually one of the things back in the day with this game, because you'd be playing this on like an older computer and like this game would push your computer a little bit more back then. So it shows you trees and cool, interesting. But you know, back then this game was a little more taxing on your system than it is now. Like now this game is so light and I'm surprised that it still runs well. It doesn't crash a lot. Like the Steam release is very stable. Like it is remarkably stable for how old this game is. So I'm just gonna win now. And there it is. So I want to see. Is there a way to see like a? Yeah, this game doesn't have like a graph view. I explored 85% of the map. I spent 75,000 coal. Yeah. So who are some of my best ones? My most efficient was Sticky Stone. Sticky Stone was a very good early game unit. For a rank 1 unit, the fact that it has camouflage and regeneration makes it a really good defensive unit. Like, you just set them up on, like, stand ground, and then they just tongue slap things. Well, you can view online stats at tiny.cc icy stats. Wait, is that for, like, if you have a... Now I gotta look this up. Is that for, like, if you did, like, an online play thing? Tiny.cc /icy stats. Oh yeah. This is for like actually playing against ranked players. It's literally just like a Google Doc, like a Google sheet that records the stats and their online gameplay. That's so cool. That's really cool that they have that. It's just a Google sheet with a bunch of stats. Um, I'm surprised these were my most damage to units. Um, so I'm curious. What is Meatwall? Meatwall's damage actually was higher than I thought. Low efficiency. I think it's partially because I didn't use them much. I wish there was like a damage taken stat because like they are meant to be taking damage. Like they're literally named Meatwall for a reason. They're just meant to be a relatively large and high hit point, like rank 1, or rather rank 2 unit. Gregor Specs, yeah, did not do a lot of damage. Very low efficiency. And I think it's just partially because I didn't really remember they were there in time and didn't use them much. Tunamites didn't do half bad damage. I think the only reason these guys did so much is because they were just sitting there on like territorial stance. But yeah, I love this game. It's such a fun and weird game. Like as a kid, this game made me want to get into like genetics because it's such a, I don't know, it's very user friendly. And this was like before Spore. This was like the Spore before there was Spore. If I wanted to take a bunch of like animal parts and make an abomination, I did it in this. And it's so fun. Like I remember, so like, because I played this game a lot when I was a kid. But when I was in high school, I realized you could copy, like you could run the game. Like I realized you could run the game without a disc. Like you don't have to crack it or anything. Like, it just runs on your computer natively if you install it. Which one, very cool. Like the game had no DRM, which was awesome. So I could put it onto a flash drive. It's a very small game. So you could put it onto a flash drive and just plug it in and play it on any device with all of the save data you wanted. So that's what I did is I just copied the game onto a flash drive and I would bring it to school in like my senior year of high school in classes that I had like computer lab stuff and I would play there. And I had Tellurian installed back then too. It was an older version of Tellurian that was not like the version that's now in Steam. I'm trying to see. But yeah, it's an older version of Tellurian than what's in Steam. It didn't have nearly as many of the additions that they added kind of later in the game. Also, I'm realizing it is very hard to read the names because they are... I don't know why all the names are pink now. I feel like it's hard for me to understand the name color choices in this. Like Streamlabs setup. But yeah, with so yeah, like I would play it with Tellurian in school, like when I was in a class that had computers or if we were using netbooks and I was like done with my work. And when I was in my senior year, like one of our classes that we had was just our senior project. And it was pretty like it was a whole semester long class. You did this class for half the year. And it was like how to describe it. I don't know. It was just like there were benchmarks. It was a relatively loose class for a high school class. Like, there were certain tasks that we had to do, but there was often if you got them done fast enough, like there was like a lot of downtime. So I would just do my stuff relatively quickly, and then I just had a ton of downtime between that and the next assignment we had. So I would just play this in that class, and my friend Jacob, who used to do like Pokemon news with me and stuff, remembered this game from when we were kids, and I showed him at like my house. And I was like, "Check this out! This game's so cool!" And like, he was like, "Oh my god, it's that game! That game's so fun!" And so I just gave it to him as well. Like I put it on his flash drive, and so we both just had a flash drive with the game, and we just started making armies because we were on the LAN network at my school. We could play together in multiplayer over the LAN instantly, no matter what computers we were on in class. But we just played next to each other. So we did that all the time. Like we would play against each other, or we would play as like a duo against like an enemy. It was just fun. Like we would just play the game all the time in class and just like duke it out. And it's like, I remember that like so fondly, just like playing in the middle school, like playing this game, and like fiddling with like Tellurian's different new creatures that you could make. It was just fun. And then I think we played online a few times afterwards. They might even be on this channel. Wait, let me check. I'm curious. Is there? It wouldn't have been streamed, but it would have been before I was streaming, while I was still only pre-recording content. Scroll down enough. Yeah, Impossible Creatures, and it is in fact the two of us. Yeah, it's just the two of us playing Impossible Creatures against each other. I have 2 videos of it. So there's a playlist of them. They're 7 years old. Look at that. My old branding font and colors default Microsoft Office deep red, and like an edgy runic looking font. And then the second one was after I started using game logos in thumbnails, because I didn't do that immediately. There was also during the time that I would like stick heads, like my head, onto like a character's body in a thumbnail that was like Markiplier inspired. Oh, those are old. Those are very old. They're probably very cringe. I don't know if I can recommend watching them. Wait, I'm curious. Yeah, that was also with Jacob. Because we would have frequent network issues. I was also playing in 4:3. This game, it's, as you can tell, like some of the things are stretched a bit. This game was designed for a 4:3 aspect ratio. So the game just looks best at 4:3. You can see we're even playing on this map. This is the exact same map because this is the best map in the game. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. Look at that old content right there, of this game. And it's crazy. I think that was 7 years ago, but like, still love this game. Still highly recommend it. It's pretty cheap on Steam these days. Like, if you like real-time strategy games and you like screwing around and doing weird stuff, this is really a fun game for that. And it does apparently have an active online competitive scene. If you play multiplayer against people, I imagine if you do IC Online, yeah, discord.io, play IC, join their Discord, you can make an account, and that will record your stats. This game's really cool. Even as like a Steam Workshop button in the Steam release. I'm gonna go. Can I go to the store page from here? Yeah, I've only played 21 and a half hours since I bought it on Steam. But I put, trust me, so much more time into it before then. If I just do this, does this take me to the game's store page? No, because that's the community for it still. Oh, store page. How much does the game cost? Yeah, so initial release date was 2003. Yeah, it is a $10 game. It probably goes on sale frequently. Yeah, the Steam edition is remastered to work better on modern systems. It comes with Insect Invasion. It's easy to mod. It has native online multiplayer and stuff. You can invite Steam friends. Like, it's just awesome. Yeah, literally, it runs on anything. You could have a netbook that has literally like 1 gig RAM. You are golden. If you run anything from Windows XP up, you are golden. It is a 2 gigabyte game. Like, this game, so easy to play around in. I recommend it highly. It's a good game. It's fun. I don't know. Check it out. But yeah, I'm not sure what the next game I'm going to be highlighting, and one of these is going to be, but it'll be something else like this that like I really love. Yeah, I haven't fully thought through like what other games I'm going to highlight with this, but I have several more streams this month. Right? How many do I have expected? Show me the weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3. Okay. I guess that makes sense. This is a slightly short month. I would have 4 if it wasn't for it hitting March. But I have 3 more that are going to be like this, where I'm just playing a game that I really, really have a passion for. And yeah, that'll be this little mini arc on the channel. Anyways, I am going to go skedaddle. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. I actually dropped frames, just noticed that. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. So thank you so much. Goodbye. Farewell. Gonna go now. Gonna leave. I have to like minimize the game before I can stop the stream, so don't mind me as I go and do that. So hi Pingu. Bye Louisa. Goodbye.